Hello everybody. Yes, I am pregnant, and this video is going to be just a couple things that I went through during my first trimester. I'm now in the second trimester and I feel great and excited and nervous, and I'm just interested to see how things start to go, carrying forward. So sorry, I have an itch. So, let's start with the day after, or the week after I found out. So I found out I was pregnant on January 30th. And I was about 3 weeks and 4 days, or 3 weeks and 3 days. I can't remember exactly right now. I'd have to look at my app. But I was very early. It was a couple days before my period. Actually, it was, I think, only 2 days before my period. So I might have been 3 weeks and 5 days. And it was a faint line on a first response. Took another one, took another one, took another one. You guys know how it goes. Said all this in the last video. And then week 4 started. And, sorry. That whole week of week 4, I was ravenous. I was eating everything in sight. I think I gained like 3 to 4 pounds just that week in between week 4 and 5. Week 5 started, and that's when I started to get nausea. I was getting car sick driving home from work. I was always trying to keep something on my stomach. I kept those like packs of like honey roasted peanuts. I kept those on me at all times, along with saltine crackers and Cheez-Its. I ate a lot of tangerines and bananas, bagels, Eggo waffles. Still haven't kicked the Eggo waffle habit. And then week 6 was when I had an early ultrasound. I don't know if I put that in my last video. If I didn't, I'll put it in this video. Thank you.
So all this black stuff is the amniotic fluid that surrounds the fetus, and right here is the fetus, and in the center right there you can see a little flicker. So it's not technically a heart yet, but it's the cells that are moving that will eventually become a heart. And this little round thing is called the yolk sac right there. That provides nutrients for the fetus while it's growing until the placenta starts helping it out.
That 6-week ultrasound was to verify where baby was, that baby was in the right spot, it wasn't ectopic or anything. And then also see the flickering of the heart, of the makings of a heart. Because a lot of people say that it's a heart, but it's not a heart yet, technically. It's the cells moving that create the heart. So technically it's not the actual physical heart with the 4 chambers and all that until later on. Then I had another, then week 7 came around. Week 7, I was feeling a lot better, and my nausea, I'm so sorry. My nausea never actually got worse at any point. I never actually threw up during my first trimester. I just knew that I always needed to keep food in my stomach. And I also knew that if I didn't go to bed, like immediately when I got off of work, I would probably feel like crap the next day. So I would literally start my morning with a half a B6 and a half a Unisom, and then drink about a liter of water before I ate my first meal, which was usually Eggos, like plain Eggos with a little syrup. And then by the time I got to work, I would eat my second breakfast, which was usually oatmeal with a scoop of no sugar added peanut butter for extra protein. Then snack, a good lunch, and then I was good. There was one day that I felt like I think I might throw up, like I feel really, really crappy. And it was the day that I ate an entire an entire Chipotle bowl in one sitting. And I had to lay down, and I fell asleep, and I did not wake back up. I did not wake back up until the morning. I fell asleep at like 4 p.m. and then I woke up at like, I think 3 a.m. the next morning. Like, I was not feeling good. But I was happy that I was able to keep it down, and I think my body just wanted to shut down and not move. If I had to go get up and move around, or if I was still at work that day, I think I probably would have threw it back up because my body was not handling it well, so it wanted to shut down completely. Hold on one second. icy cold water is all I be wanting. I don't really crave any sodas. I was craving a Slurpee one time, but I don't crave sodas. I don't crave juices. Just icy cold water. Week 8, very, like I said, symptoms were very minuscule. I did notice in week 8 that my boobs were no longer fitting in my double D bra. So I am now a triple D. And even then, these things are like, I'm not going to show you because it's YouTube, but like they're still popping out the double D. The triple D, actually. So my boobs are huge. They're heavy. I already know my back's probably going to start hurting later on in this pregnancy for sure, because I know these boobs are probably not done growing. I went ahead and took out my nipple rings at 8 weeks so they could heal, and hopefully I won't have any issues with breastfeeding down the line. And around 10 and 11 weeks, that's when I felt like I was starting to show. Normally I've always had like a little flabby stomach, but it was never like a big round stomach. It was already fairly flat. I just had like a little fupa, like a little kangaroo pouch at the bottom. Now, my stomach is so sticking out, and I can't suck it in. And it's big at the top area, like up here. And I think that's because my uterus is pushing my organs upwards, so they're sitting higher up in my stomach. So that's great. But I do feel like I'm showing. I have put on a bit of weight. I think about 10 pounds so far. And most people say you only want to gain about 5 to 7 pounds in the first trimester. I've gained about 10 or more, which I'm hoping will kind of plateau at some point, because I did lose 50 pounds before I got pregnant. So I know how to get the weight off if I were to, gain that 50 back. But I really don't. I really don't. Or more. Then here we are at 13 weeks. I am 13 weeks today. And I went out for a birthday party / proposal. It was really nice. It was beautiful. And I just ran out of energy at about 3 o'clock. 3:30 is when my body is usually about, lay your ass down. That's when she says, lay your ass down. And that's what I'm about to do. As you can see, I'm in my, actually, this is going to be eventually the nursery, which, of course, I'll do like a showing of my nursery once I get it all done. But honestly, all I want to do is lay down on this bed as soon as I'm done making this video. But I will plug in videos of my first ultrasound and my second ultrasound, and then I'll have an ultrasound coming this Wednesday. I'll be 13 weeks and 3 days on that day. So once I get all of that plugged into this video, I'll post it for you guys all to see. And then I'll be sharing a video about my second trimester. I will stand up and do an update. I have 8, and I have drunk a lot of water, so I'm extra bloated, but I'll still show you. I'm wearing some high-waist stretchy jeans, so it might not be the best bump date for you guys. But as you can see, all of this is not usual. It's usually much flatter. And I have a big butt, so it's always sticking out the back. But yeah, all of this bottom stomach here is not characteristically me. But alright. I already bought a longer belly button ring, just to give it room to stretch. And yes, so you guys have a great weekend, and I will talk to you in a couple weeks. Bye.
See it move.
Oh, look, they're moving. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.